All right, we are live. Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Sketched Out. I am one half of your co-host, Cole Clayton at Sniffing Glue 22, and with me I have.
Kyle Petrila. All right, Kyle Petrila everywhere because there's no competition for that.
How you doing today, man?
Sorry, I'm fucking trying to get viewing hours by watching it too, and you were loud. No, I'm
My bad, my bad.
no, that was your fault. I'm okay. Yeah, I did some work today, but how about you?
Oh yeah, I got some work done today. Um, you know how it goes, right? Make a little money, spend a lot of money.
Yeah, I didn't really like actually. Well, it wasn't work that paid money, and yeah, so now I have like half a car, so that's nice, and I don't even know. Like I messaged my dad to talk about it hours ago, and he never got back to me. So, which isn't unlike him, but like it's still weird that like he didn't respond at all.
Wait, so did you? Cause you said you had a car up and running, huh?
Yeah, kind of. Like we had a van. Well, we have a van that is full of scrap because it was going to be scrapped. But then when I fucked up my car, that car was slightly like you can still drive it. So we had to boost up. It's been sitting there for like over a year, maybe two. So I got it to the point where it like drives, but every like light is on the dash, and there's a few like one of the turn signals is out, and there's other problems. But I'm just like it's kind of like I can kind of A to B, but it's totally something that can like leave you stranded. so
I mean,
so
A to
that's
B, right? A to
yeah.
fucking B. I've been there. I've been there. I drove for like maybe like 8, 9 months in 2022. A little black Honda Civic, '04 Honda Civic. That
Uh,
the like 3 days after I fucking bought it from just some guy, who's just trying to get rid of it. The reverse gear just shattered.
oh, what?
So I was driving it for 8, 9 months. I didn't have a reverse gear. So sometimes if I would end up in like a dead end spot and didn't realize it, I would have to put it in reverse and open the door and kick my foot out until it would get enough momentum for me to like spin it around.
And what about what about parking? Like,
I always tried to. Well, sometimes if I didn't have the choice, I would do that. I would kick out. But most of the time, I would try and find like a spot where I could like part like pull into so that like
oh,
when I would leave
right
later, I
there.
could just pull right out.
Yeah, or it's
Um,
like you try to pull into a parking spot that's slightly on a hill, so that
that
way
would
you have to
help
back
too.
up.
But I didn't. You don't really run into that as much. What it was is I always just park far as fuck away
Yeah.
in the back, so like I was always walking far and like, walking far back to the car, so like where there was just open space. So I got lucky pretty much the entire time. But yeah, that was a pain. Yeah, taking that shit on the highway was like kind of like I hope we don't get like stuck. You know how sometimes you get in traffic and there's an accident and they just tell you to back up. Oh, I'd have been fucked. Like
No, that's horrible. Like I
it
always
never
drive
happened
cars.
though.
I drive cars with limitations too, and it's just like this one's fairly like fucked up. And but like you know what I'm going through. Like it's like in a few months I could have a lot of money. So it's just like I'm not. I'm trying not to spend everything I have right now, yeah, or even sell my future for a current. So like I just
Right.
need a car for at the minimum 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but I'd rather it last longer. I'll see how it goes. But because my father's going to well Europe, but he's driving to Florida to that's where leaves. So there's a possibility like I could drive
Why
with
is he
him
going to another country to go to a different country?
a cruise.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
And he has friends with property in Florida, so the parking spot is free. So he
There you
so
go.
yeah, like so he's driving to Florida. So
Driving.
I
Fuck,
have
that's
the
a drive.
option of going with him and then driving back, like taking the car. So, he's gone for like
When?
3 months. So, August. Well, he's leaving April 15th. So we're leaving here April 15th.
I mean, oh, you're leaving April?
like April 15th is when we would be going to Florida.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. I was gonna say I would offer to come ride with you guys, so you have somebody to ride back with most of the way, but I can't. That's too soon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would do it. But
no, that's fine. It's funny because Dino's doing that thing like in a week, and then
yeah, he's going to Florida. Ironically, that sucks.
to drive back, and then it's just like, yeah, it's all.
Why don't you go down with him and just wait for your dad
For 3 because I have
for like 3 weeks?
And the
Take
point
a 3-week vacation, live on the beach, man.
well,
like
I have shit to do. Like the part of it is I'm supposed to be here holding down the fucking fort, so I can't just like be gone for 3 weeks either. So.
You know, I could see us behind you. You know that, right?
I'm okay with that. Is that a problem? We're getting viewership, dude.
Yeah, it's one of it's us apparently. One of it's you. Either way, so let's talk about Shed Life, man. So what's the deal there?
Okay, well the first one I have here queued, anyways. It's just it
Tell
kind
me
of
about it before we show it. Tell me, give me the synopsis.
Well, the first one is kind of the pilot. Like it kind of tells you. So it's honestly, it's funny. Like I don't know how we even got to this, but it was really just it's a satire on like the rent in Toronto, like the cost of living. It's stupid up here. The price, like you pay like $1,000 for like or something around that for like a 2-bedroom. My 2-bedroom is like market value $3,000.
Shit.
Yeah.
So USD? Is that USD?
No, that's like Canadian, but so that's like what?
Well, then it's like $2,000, give or take USD.
It's like
that's still ridiculous.
It's more than it's like 22, 23. But like a 1-bedroom, a 1-bedroom in Toronto is like upward. Like the bottom of that is like 2,300.
That's insane. You know what I pay in Cleveland? You want to know?
What?
Now, granted, I'm grandfathered in. I've had this apartment since 2017. Yeah. But I paid $900 USD for a 2-bedroom apartment and it had a 1.5 bath. Yeah. Granted, I have the smallest kitchen I could ever imagine. I can only describe it as a kitchenette, a mini kitchenette. But yeah, man, it's insane what some people. Granted, I will say if you got this apartment brand new right now, it would be going for like $1,100. Yeah. So like I'm $200 undervalued right now, but
we have like our no, but like I'm a little out of the city too. I'm technically in a different city, but it kind of doesn't exist. So
that's how my city is too. Where I live is in the suburbs and in Mayfield Heights. And like sometimes when I try to get like a new utility or somebody signing up for something, they'll call me on the phone. They're like, okay, well, I can't find Mayfield Heights. I have Cleveland under that zip code. I'm like, it could be either one. Like sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't.
I'm in Etobicoke or Toronto. Like my address is Toronto. I'm not sure anybody's is actually Etobicoke, but like it's like considered like a suburb kind of, or a borough even. So it's yeah, but so I'm a little outside. So even when you go in the city, like a bachelor apartment, so that's like no bedroom, you know, like it is like $2,300 to $2,500 a month, and that's so one person, you know what I mean, or a couple can live in that, like, and then, but it's a bachelor, like it's made for one, you know, like, and then so already I'm like, it's literally in the name. I'm like, but who's making this money? You know what I mean? Like it's insane shit to like. You have to afford that plus living. It's just like half of your, like if he's making $5,000 a month after taxes, even that's still 50% of your pay.
Right. Yeah. You know, like that doesn't make any sense at all.
No. And,
like I'm halfway tempted to just be like, let's just go to communism. Fuck it. Y'all just take whatever you want, and I get all the things I need. How about that? You know, at this point, y'all already been letting me try to be a capitalist anymore. You know, like.
Oh, no. You guys are. It's not even. I don't know why communism is the part, but it's like no, you're just slavery. What's the? You're just gonna because at least they got like food and board. So,
right. Exactly.
That's all. I'm like, if you went to prison, you would have 3.
Yeah, I got a brother in prison who lives better than I do right now. He knows when he's gonna eat. He knows if he's gonna eat. You know, like. He knows when the lights are going to be on. He knows when the lights are going to be. He knows the lights are going to be on. You know, like
Yeah, and like he gets to go out once in a while. You guys,
right. When was the last time I've been outside for like leisure? You know, like it's been a minute.
3 hots in a cot and no rent. Like fuck. I'm like, how is that? Like,
Right. I mean, everybody's got roommates right now, you know, for the most part. So like he's living the same life the rest of us are, just better. Like all right, so let's pull this up then. So let me see if I can do this correctly. All right.
Okay. So will you be able to hear it? Is my question. All right, I'm gonna play it.
Go ahead.
How you doing, man?
Good. I decorated the shed.
Nice. What does the picture mean?
Means we're less sad because we have a picture.
Yeah. It really is quite a small shed, isn't it? I thought it would be bigger.
It fits both of us. We have everything we need. Look, a sink.
Yeah. $250,000. I really thought we'd get more for our money than this.
It's not that much money anymore.
Yeah.
The groceries cost me $100.
Right, yeah. Well, I'm gonna go and get something for dinner. I'm not feeling this really. Yeah.
I just told you we just bought groceries.
Yeah, but I don't always want to eat the same thing as you, man.
We only have one element.
Yeah, you can go first and then I'll go. It'll be fine. Oh, I'm gonna go get some meat, you know? It'll be lovely.
Who are you trying to impress?
I mean, I like myself, you know, it's all for me.
Grow up. Nobody likes you.
Look, jeez. Oh, I had a girlfriend once.
I didn't.
You know, I really shouldn't have agreed to this. Like, I'm really sick of your generally negative attitude towards everything, Carl.
You've known me for years. It's my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, there it is. Right.
So that was the pilot, right?
That was pretty much the first episode, much longer than most of them even, but it was just like setting up and just tell me whatever you think or ask questions or whatever.
Dino said LOL. That's a discount onion for sure. That part killed me. When you were like, groceries are $100 now, I was in there. I was like, yeah, man. I kind of like clip two. I kind of realized what was in front of me, like right in front of my face. What was that? Onions and rice, onion and rice.
It was an onion and Kraft dinner, but it was in a Ziploc bag and it didn't have the
Oh, that was great, dude. Like, shit. Okay, so, and then, like, what was walk me through the process of making that first episode. Like, was it like a pain in the ass to deal with him, and like, was it a collaborative effort? Like, how did it all go down?
It was collaborative. The next two, some of them, like there are some that I totally wrote, and there's a few that he like totally wrote. But we'll always have like our input and kind of like sometimes I'll do stuff like because you know you have to trust and stuff. It's like something that he thinks is funny, even though I'm just like I don't know, but like who knows, right? Like
that is an issue. Like right? as a comic,
yeah.
And like on a lesser note, as a podcaster, where you know, like obviously we're doing things, we do stuff with Dino, we do stuff with Atlas. Sometimes what clicks with me may not click with you, and sometimes what clicks with them may not click with me. But that doesn't necessarily mean it won't work for the masses every time. So you always got to be willing to try, and you got to be willing to kind of roll with the punches, you know. So
Yeah, like
collaborative stuff is where it gets weird, you know. So
it does, but it's good because you don't have to come up with all the ideas all the time. But it's good. Like, yeah, sometimes you don't like the whole thing necessarily, and sometimes it's not really yours anyways, so it doesn't matter. And plus, it's like the world of TikTok, so it's like it's around for like 24 hours, and then it's there, but like it's already old news. So like, no matter, I'm like, let's not put a world of thought into everything, and we collab pretty good. I think there's like 30 episodes now. Ballpark. False. I'm hilarious to everyone. Dino.
that's what Dino thinks.
Um,
But like, how did you? Did he approach you about doing the pilot, or really the whole thing, the series in the first place, or did you approach him? Like,
it's funny because I always wondered, and we thought about it. It's just like, what if we all, you talk shit. You're like, oh, maybe this is our thing where we're gonna go. Like, this is our claim to fame. It's just like, and I'm just like, behind the music. I'm like, how did it start? And like, honestly, I don't even know. We were just talking like this one day, and then he's like, we should do something together because we're comedians and shit. And then we're like, oh, let's do something because we're a bunch of people doing nothing. And I'm like, okay. And then he said he wanted to do something, I think, about like the real estate. And I'm just like, well, or something, or like moving outside or something, being like homeless. I was like, well, I have a shed because I look out the door and have a shed. And then it was kind of like, okay. And then it kind of got boring that way. And it's very like odd couple-y, but nobody really sticks. Like we have a straight man. Like, I'm the asshole most of the time, and then he's like, it's a bully situation almost a lot.
right?
So it's but it's fun and it's silly, and like some of it's just plain stupid, which I love. And some of it's gone pretty good, and I get recognized for this shit once in a while.
That's awesome, actually. Yeah. So some of these have like a decent amount of hits too. Like, let's see. I'm gonna bring one up real quick.
Also strong. Hey Ryan.
Okay. Hold up. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There we go.
Oh, this one actually did well.
Okay. Sorry, this setup sucks. I should have used your Instagram, not your TikTok.
We've got over 50 followers on TikTok.
Wow, that's pretty good, man. What about YouTube?
Also strong. 11.
Wow. It's nice that people are taking such an interest in our lives, really. It almost makes up for our abject misery.
Oh, damn. We just lost one. And another one.
They'll be back. We'll be fine.
Maybe we should set up a Patreon.
Yeah, maybe we should. I mean, when you think about it, if every follower we have gives $1, we'll have $51. Wins in.
Onion fun.
Also, I've got my eye on this juicy mango at the supermarket. Or
don't get ahead of yourself. Hey Ryan, we've got over 50 followers on TikTok. It's done.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That's the end of that then.
YouTube.
Also strong. There we go. Yeah, we have to replenish.
All right, so that one, you guys were kind of like it in meta. You were like in like a very meta way, I should say. You kind of were like, oh look, we have a following now. Maybe this will pay our bills. Like, what was that like? Kind of, am I on the right thinking there?
We broke the third wall, right? Like we broke Like
Right.
now we were all of a sudden people, and it was funny because that one went really well, and like that one went like went not even viral, but like how some do better, and so we're like talking about our 58 followers or our 52 followers, but then after we released that one, we got up to like 176. Like that one brought in mangoes in this economy. Yeah,
Mangoes in this
exactly.
economy.
That guy was sniffing glue too. No, so that one really broke a threshold, which was funny because like we went from like 50 something followers to 170 something in like because of that video, and then I'm just like,
Wait, so you tripled your follow count over one video?
yeah,
Nice, dude.
but it's like we're still at like 220. Like it's like we've only gained a little since that. Like but
Do y'all post regularly?
Sorry.
Do you guys post regularly?
We've been on like a 5-month hiatus, like since like August, and that is like 100% my fault. Like it was because September, October, I got very, very busy, and then a little bit in November, but he was moving then too, so it all got like a little fucked up. But then I'm the reason that we haven't like got back to it. But like
I think that was a missed opportunity to do it during the winter time. That would have been granted. We didn't have. I don't believe you guys had a very severe winter. I don't think really the North America at all had a severe winter. But like, think of like one of you's like, you didn't shovel the yard? Like why we don't have a car? Like why would why would we shovel it?
No, you say that, and it's like we have 100% stuff like that planned, and like I had some really good bits about the snow, but it wasn't. We didn't have any. Like it never came to that. Like we didn't really even have a winter, so it was essentially just filming the same thing but cold. So like, and it was right. Like,
well, yeah, that and then you have no central heating or air even in the shed, I assume, right?
No, but there's other episodes, and a fireplace gets involved. Like there's stuff.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, like yeah, like because I have ridiculous resources here, so I end up with like some pretty crazy shit in the shed. So yeah, if they just watch the series, and there's a lot in there. It's just
have you incorporated maybe like hunting where you like catch a squirrel and maybe like somebody's dog, like, or maybe you catch a dog to teach it how to hunt, like. Like just different stuff. I caught a whole deer. How the fuck did you catch a deer?
I don't have a lot of access to a deer, but
well, that could be the thing is you never show it, but you kind of do those things where it's like you guys are looking at the deer like off camera. You're on camera and you're kind of like, look, it's a deer, and then people are like, it's not a deer. No, it's a deer. It's like you could imply that it's a moose. Like even like. There are a lot of things you could do with that.
That's good. I just haven't. No, I haven't done that. We haven't. I don't think we've done that. Something like that. It would be nice to have a ridiculously small dog catch us a ridiculously big animal.
Yeah, like a Chihuahua or something. You can buy somebody's like Pomeranian.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we have I've queued up one where it's like Ryan gets a bike, but then there's like a second one. It's a 2-parter. Like we get a little. There is some meta shit, and just
I think meta to me is one of the funniest things you can do. Yeah. Is like kind of make fun of yourself in a way or break the fourth wall. What's this next one?
This one is Ryan gets a bike, and then there's a sequel to it, so it's like
okay, so we'll pull that up.
This one's like 30 seconds. The next one's not long. Like they're mostly short. Oh, I have to hit play.
Yeah, it's on yours this time.
Hey, Kyle! I got this bike. Look at it.
That's great. Where are you gonna put it?
Oh, I was just thinking in the corner there. Yeah.
There's no room, Ryan.
I mean, I can't go outside. It'll get stolen.
You know what we need? We need a shed for our shed. But see, like, it was so based off of like. I'm glad you laughed at it, but like, so much of it was like based off of this notion of we were there and we are talking. You know, what we need is a shed for our shed, but it was like it seemed a lot like it seemed funnier than I think it really is. So yeah, like but yeah, that was kind of the joke of it. And then here's the sequel, here it is. Yeah, I have to stop like sharing one screen so I can share another. All right, here we go.
I don't know where it is. It seems to have been.
Oh, see, hold on.
Stolen, maybe.
I have the audio off, I think.
I hear it.
Oh, you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Are you good?
Kyle, the bike. I don't know where it is. It's stolen, maybe. I mean,
that's horrible.
Around here.
I wonder what happened.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness!
Damn shame.
Oh shit! That's hilarious.
Yeah, see, like that's.
I was half expecting like you guys to find it and like the tires were missing, like almost like if you find your car and it's on what is it on fucking the cinder blocks, you know, and it's like spray painted. That's what I was expecting, but you just sold it. Like it was like you got a fat stack for it too. Like,
it was like $10 or something for his bike, and we probably paid more for it. You know, like it was like
that's hilarious.
And that was like it was all based off of like sure there's a stupid bike, but it's just like he had just bought a bike. Like Ryan actually bought a bike. Like that wasn't it. His was much better, but like. So it was just like, yeah, ridiculous. And then it's just like, what could be shitty? And also, we don't want this bike hanging around, so we'll get rid of it. And
right.
There's like the bike thing is actually like it comes back a bit. Like we visit. That was Nikki. She becomes like a repeated character.
Gotcha.
And she and then we go to her house, which is a shed. She's our neighbor, and then she. And then there's the bike's outside, and then Ryan just like looks at it. He's like, "I miss my bike."
Yeah, you should have had to do like, I think she stole her bike. Like you're like,
no,
I don't know, man. It don't look like it. That don't look like your bike.
No.
You just like gaslight him. Like, like your bike was red. Like
he only had it for so long, so
right. You had white wall tires, remember? Like.
But
oh shit! No, our bike is clearly better than the bike you had. Like, look at this. This thing is in great shape. Like, your bike sucked. Come on, man.
No, we didn't. We just like kind of ignored Ryan's needs, and yeah, there's so. It's funny. I try to pick certain ones, but then like you say stuff, and then it's just like, oh yeah, there's other ones that are like,
bad.
No, but it's just remembering other. It just means like there's so many like good little ones. Like we should. I'll probably get back to it. It's like it's 100% my fault that it's not happening right now, but like we can do it. Well,
you own the shed, so.
Well, yeah, but I also am the reason. Yes, but I'm also the one who didn't make the call. Like I'm like, he's just like, we're waiting on you. But I've been like, work, life. Like there's been like I've been busy, but like I could find time, and now I do have time. It's just he needs to get here. I used to pick him up. Like he's literally moved, and I don't know where he lives. used to live close.
The irony of it is he probably lives in a shed.
No, he lives.
He's like,
He
bro, that could be
yeah.
another. That could be an episode too. Is like y'all move out and get your own shit. Like he's like, fuck you. I finally saved up $42 and buys his own shed, and now you have to like pretend to be friends, and
Well,
like one of you goes bankrupt or whatever, and you're like, it could be a reoccurring like series. Like, okay, I didn't really. It was way more expensive to live on my own shed, so
Well,
we gotta go.
the shed was $250,000, so he has to save up a lot. Because it's not like it's like it was all about like how shit our economy was and like the prices and and it's funny because it was already taken, but the original name of the show was Two Guys One Shed.
Two guys, one shed.
Yeah. So, but it was already taken. So
Really?
we end up with Shed Life on Instagram. It's like Sheddy Life. Like we kind of like we didn't like verify it was available everywhere. So it's like Shed Life 2 places and then Sheddy Life somewhere, and which is funny because it kind of sounds like Shitty Life. So,
Shitty life. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, so that one's pretty good, and then it's
Shed
funny.
happens.
Shed happens. See, that was pretty good. We should have had you when I didn't even know you when we were naming it. So, but they're all pretty. We try to keep them fairly short. We have some really we had a dream sequence one that's really fucked up.
So does he hit any? Does he have any punchlines or one-liners, or is it just he does the setup, you do the one-liner every time?
No, it's not even like that format all the time. Like we do how do I get to the profile? It's hard to use these things on computers sometimes. All right.
You're telling me, bro.
Here, let's here we can watch this one. It's Kyle Gets a Job actually because it's funny because generally you only see like Kyle's just in the shed and it's Ryan coming home, but like
Right.
just,
So then that makes you like the housewife, right? Like,
I'm like a bum, really. Like I just like,
you're the bum, and you're the one who's kind of a dick in the show.
yeah,
Like,
but like he makes fun of me too. Like it's not consistently like just me, but
my fucking brother. Hold on.
burning.
Sorry, he just like leaves his TV on, and then eventually his controller dies, and then the audio just starts being loud as fuck.
Yeah. All right. There's another.
Yeah, motherfucker, your TV's loud as shit.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, let's bring this back up.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, big sexy.
Sorry.
I said big sexy.
Yeah. Oh, eventually we start playing a little more with like better camera and shit, but like not this one. I don't think. Maybe it is this one actually. But all right, here we go. Hey Ryan, I got a new job.
Yeah? What are you doing?
I'm a children's entertainer.
Oh. What did you do to prep?
I got bit by a spider.
Do you enjoy this kind of thing?
The children need me.
Well, I hope they have food at this place for you.
Chimichangas.
All right, well, see you later then, Carl.
I am Batman.
That one was just weird. I'm not gonna lie to you there.
No, some of them are just fucking weird. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what ones I should share. There's like a musical. There's oh my god, some of these are just ridiculous. Oh, here we go. This one is I like this one a little more than shit. How do I share this? I gotta share it to you now, just so I can find it on the computer. So, all right, there we go. This one wasn't queued up. But here we go. I'll share this presenting.
Hey, thank you guys for liking the video. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, this one, like, my hair looks like fuck. There was one time, I don't even think this was it, but like my dad was just like, "Here, help me with this," and then like I'm right about to film, and then like I'm moving all the shit in the dead heat of summer. So by the time I get there, I'm like soaked, and then so like there's like 3 videos where my shirt's just sweated through the entire time. It's fantastic. It looks like shit here too. That's good. All right, here we go.
Hey, Carl.
Hey Ryan,
What did you do today?
I got us power.
How'd you do that?
Just plugged it in. To the apartment.
Two.
What was that? Oh, what was that at the end?
Hey, Carl.
Is that
It's
a
just
lamp?
It's like the world's shittiest.
I like how it's like bright as shit too, and you're just turning on a lamp.
It's like I call it the Sex Panther lamp. It works 60% of the time every time, but and it's like it provides like little to no light. So it's really, and then here's another one we did for a few episodes where here we go. There it is. Okay. So some of it is about just like a lot of it, like me being a dick. And, oh shit! Stop playing. Stupid. All right. We will iron out the things in 60 years or less. Here we go. I have too much things open now. I don't know which one it is. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Carl.
Hey Ryan.
Good.
Got a new hobby. I'm going to be a bird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also a nice bed around here.
That there are. Oh, there they are.
You know what? So who's the new guy in this one? Is
Hey,
that's
here,
somebody
let's-
else? He didn't just
Well,
get fat. Like
Here, yeah, like here. We'll hold on, sorry. All right, here we go. Share that setting. See the. There we go. Here,
I'm Ryan. You know I'm Ryan.
this is Ryan.
That's not. I'm Ryan.
He has glasses. He's British. He's sitting next to me.
If you're Ryan, what's Kyle's surname, Ryan?
It's. He doesn't have a last name.
Oh, this is absolutely ridiculous, Kyle. Good. I bought this shed with you.
Ryan, can you get this imposter out of here?
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yes. Thanks for mining the shed for me, Ryan.
Anytime, Ryan.
Oh, brilliant.
they do have an uncanny like.
I think you learned something really important about friendship.
Yeah. You got to pay attention to what's in front of you because one day it might change.
But like he showed up for like 3 episodes, and then but like with 0 explanation, and then we ended it with that. like the whole point was like Kyle just being like such a dick that he didn't even notice I was just like a different guy. And then he's confronted with both of them. He's like, I don't know. They both look so alike. So yeah, and his name was Ryan, I believe, as well. And then
Oh, so you don't even know this guy like that.
No, it was. That's funny because I'm like, do I remember? Was his name Ryan? Um. Anyways, it was Ryan's friend from England. So
Oh
like,
shit.
he's like,
Okay.
oh, let's go. And then they happened to buy like they came like he came with the same shirt. Like they practically the same shirt. Like we didn't. So that's what happened, and then we just put him in, and there's like another thing filmed for him to be in, and he's like, so it's already filmed, and we need other things, but yeah, it was just like no explanation, but there's a new guy, and then,
You know, he could you could have him in as a character still because of the way you guys do it. You don't really have two people on screen at the same time very much. You could he could do it from England and still be like a third like roommate.
yeah, like that's a lot of work for not really a reason, but he no, but it's funny on YouTube. We did have it on YouTube, but we were never getting traction, so we kind of cut out the YouTube stuff. But it was widescreen. Like everything was edited to the one shot but it used to be just filmed as one strip, and then I would cut
Right.
it on each side and then show in when the lines are. That's why we're also not talking over each other, so that we have so that TikTok works. And then so yeah, it was so sorry, yeah. So yeah, we could do that, but there was at a time, and it still exists, where we're all on the screen at one time, like you just see the whole thing, but it's not all the time. And then fuck, I'm just scrolling through them, trying to find out what. See, we have like Nikki who buys the bike, like we have her come, and we kind of like are just dicks to her too, and then she's like, "What's my motivation to come back?" I don't know. I'm like, friendship. I'm like, don't we all have friends that are just kind of dicks? And then we're like, oh. So this one is our weirdest one, and I'll yeah, I don't know with Instagram and all that shit if I'm gonna be able to find, like, I had some sketches that were like just me, like Jesus sketches, but maybe I'll just stick with the Shed Life for now.
Bro, if Jesus was like really tall, like that could be an interesting
Yeah,
concept.
no, I
Like
have
kind of a monster.
yeah, I put them in our group chat, but you didn't. I don't think you watched them. So
that's the Cole Clayton signature right there.
yeah, I was
I'm
like,
not even lie.
I was
If you
trying to
don't if you don't explicitly tell me to watch it, I might not. Like, well, and it's not like a dig at anybody, Kyle. It's just like people send me so much shit
no, I
all
know.
day long. Not just you and Dino. Like, I get notifications and text messages and emails out the fucking ass all goddamn day long. Like it's stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
No, I know. I'm like, sometimes it's funny. It's like the odd day I'll be like at work, and I can't. Like you're on set, you can't always have your phone. Sometimes you're like 8 hours, don't have your phone, 10 hours. And then that'll be the day Dino's like bored and doom scrolling, and then all of a sudden I like come home to like 80 videos, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not watching.
Dino gets so mad if I don't watch them all. If I don't watch every single video he sends me, he gets mad at me. And
I
I'm
watch
like, dude.
majority of them. But when there's those days where I'm backlogged, I'm like, nope, not gonna watch all that.
He'll send me shit on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And like for a while I was just ignoring the ones on TikTok. I was like, I can't like like you get two apps, bro. Like
Oh, he's just watching. I think he gave up watching. Maybe he's just like, "What the fuck's wrong with you guys?"
basically. What we got here?
Okay, this one. Oh, this is our like super weird, super just fucking. All right, here. Like, there's no. We went. It was all about for this one. It was a lot of it was like new editing tricks and stuff. Like I was like trying to. It got very like Kubrick here. All right, let's just see how it goes.
It's a bit nippy today, Kyle.
Why don't you cozy up to the fireplace?
What fireplace? What are you on about?
That fireplace.
Oh, I never noticed that before. Smells a bit weird though, doesn't it? It's a bit sulfury.
Kind of smells like my grandfather's place used to.
What happened to him?
Died of mysterious causes.
Let's see.
What the fuck?
Hey, Kyle. Did you miss me? Because I really missed you.
I'm sorry, Kyle. There's nowhere for you to sit.
Oh, right. Fuck. I had the worst dream.
We all have bad dreams sometimes, Kyle. But don't worry. I love you. I'm still dreaming.
Ah! Oh. Ryan, I think we need to like ventilate when we use that.
Yeah, need to leave the door open. You had a funny turn there, man. Sorry.
You're telling me.
Hmm.
But Ryan, I've got to tell you something.
So.
You're dreaming.
A bit of Inception there.
Yeah, it was like. Yeah, it was the dumbest thing I could come up with, and yeah, it went like very, very weird.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Do you guys kind of improvise, or do y'all kind of follow like a script that you guys wrote?
We do write a script, surprisingly enough. It's usually fairly short and not very not very like it's not iron sealed there. Like there's
It's
a
like
lot.
a concept more than this is
yeah,
like,
like-
okay, this is what's happening. Go, because that's how I
Right.
do my sketches as
Yeah.
well. I kind of just like I'll just make it up as I go.
Yeah. No, like we have a script and we generally because like I'm filming and like the shed gets hot too, like all that stuff. So like and then there's a lot going on. So we try to keep the script and also to like for purposes of remembering too. And the editing. So if we get too messed up, I can't edit back and forth. See, you see that one was the first time it was like a steady cam between the two of us. Like we actually had the other Ryan was filming that. And yeah, we all of a sudden have a fireplace that he just somehow never noticed. And like right beside him. Which is a legit electric fireplace, which he was on and all that stuff. So we do have the script because like we always film like a bunch at a time and then you forget which ones you've got and shit like that. So but like with that one, when I go, hey Ryan, you're dreaming, that actually was all improvised. Like he didn't like we did it, I did it once and then like the second time obviously like we filmed it again because and that but like that was essentially a whole improvised thing where he was all of a sudden he was dreaming now just to end it off. But yeah, like things happen and things come in, so it's so yeah, we flow with it. If we think it's good, it stays. If it's not, it goes, right? Like it's just we
How many
don't
times do you think you I guess retake? How often do you just like we're gonna? I mean, obviously everybody fucks up and then we're like we'll do that again. But like in a general basis, how many retakes do you usually you'd say on like one particular scene?
Oh, we've learned from the past that we always do like multiple takes of everything, like 3 to 4. 3 is like our minimum because we've done stuff and it just like then you have to like lead with this whatever you got, right? And it wasn't always like the best, and we've just learned that like it's best to have stuff to edit, right? Like as opposed to just one. Once in a while you do it and it's just like really easy. Like we've had some really simple ones and you just nailed it and you just fucking move on. But generally we always film precautionary, right? Like I'll be like, oh, we got it, and then you'll be like, we should probably do another, and generally that's like the smartest idea. So like I would always film extra because you don't want to go back and I film like we film it in one day and then I'm edit it when I get around to it and so it's nice to have this stuff. Here we go.
I mean, that's
This-
pretty cool.
Yeah, like it's just you don't need to like you fuck it up and then it's just like, oh, that's a whole nother video. And you know, we try to release them not daily, but we release them like it was like every other day we were trying to do it. So you have like 5 and that lasts you about 2 weeks ish. Or like not every other day, but every 2-3 days. And then so if you lose one, you really like there's a gap and we try to do more consistent. But now we have like a 5-month gap, so it's yeah.
Right.
But that's my fault, life, all this stuff. And then it's funny because it's like now it's just a memory, and I was like, oh, whatever. But now that I'm watching them, I'm like more inspired to like go back. He also wanted to be on the show, and I think he can be in the future. He has some of his own stuff, and he started working with somebody else too. So it's just, well, I did fuck off, so I'm sure he'd still do this if I called him. All right, let's play this one. Oh, I think Nikki's in this one. Yeah, we'll see. I think we have celebrity guests. I don't know.
Now, I know we've got more followers lately, and that's great, but I think we need to do something to get even more.
I agree, Ryan. I think we need celebrity endorsements.
Yeah, that always works.
Hey, look, Ryan, it's our good friend, Scarlett Johansson.
Hi, it's me, famous actress Scarlett Johansson. I suggest you watch my favorite show, Shed Life.
Hey, look, Kyle. It's our friend, famous actress Salma Hayek.
Hi, it's me, famous actress Selma Hayek, and you're watching my favorite show, Shed Life.
Hey, look, Ryan, it's our favorite person, international superstar, Taylor Swift.
Hi, it's me, international superstar Taylor Swift, and you're watching my favorite show, Shed Life.
She made it to Canada. So there was a whole thing about her tour, like her big Eras tour, not coming to Canada because there was no there's no arena that could really hold her shit. Like her show is so insane. But like we do
In
have,
Canada?
yeah, like so there's only so many cities, but like the Skydome Rogers Center, like she eventually made a date and for the Rogers Center. So, but like that was the whole thing. So that's why at the end I was just like, oh, see, she made it to Canada because everyone's like, oh, she's not. Even the Prime Minister was like, come to Canada because at least he knows that she's so economically like booming that like it's a good thing for the country for her to be there. But he's also a tool. So
Right.
so
I mean, so that you said that the chick she's a reoccurring character now.
yeah, we can. It's Nikki Ashworth. Like we even have a musical, like we have a music episode, and here, okay, this is our see, this is Nikki's like kind of bigger introduction here. Once you get into your once you get into your Facebook chat with me, there's a lot new videos now. Because that's who I was sending them to. Okay.
Oh, so you can load it up.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's playing. Shit.
Oh shit.
There we go. All right. Hey Ryan, I met the neighbor.
You met someone.
Yeah, she invited us over to your shed.
That's cool. I don't have any plans tonight.
Like every night.
Yeah. I miss my bike.
That's my bike.
So welcome, here it is. Okay, I know it's a little bit modest, but I'm really glad you could be here.
It's a little bit modest. It's like our fucking living room.
Okay, so do you remember like 3 years ago when there was that terrible accident where the old man died in a beheading?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, that was my grandfather.
See,
shit.
the only thing I don't like about that is the original shoot, like with you, because of TikTok, I had to edit it that way. But like you can see that the shed is only like half an inch longer. Like there's like the shed is so fucking small, and then you go into this apartment that's giant. So, but like the video cuts it off, so you don't see the end of the shed, which is pretty much right there. So it doesn't the shot doesn't satisfy me. But it's like something that it was like a necessary evil because of TikTok and whatnot. There's the vertical filming, right?
Yeah, I don't like the vertical stuff for like sketches, like full out. When I say sketches, like the TikTok thing where the short, I like to call it, where it's like 30 seconds or less,
Yeah.
closer to 15. That makes more sense. But when you're doing like a 2 to 3 minute, sometimes 5 minute bit, I don't really like the vertical for that format for that.
Yeah, I could see that getting like tiring, I guess. Like it's not how we used to watch shit. So,
Right.
but like I just need to format it where the viewers are, obviously. So
Right.
that's how TikTok has been, and yeah. So
Isn't it crazy that for such a long time in our lives, I know you're a little bit older than me, but like for the most part, we kind of grew up on some of a lot of similar shit.
yeah.
We're used to one thing a certain way for so long, and then just all of a sudden, it's a different thing. Like,
Yeah, I remember. No, like it's literally the opposite though. Like when people started filming and they were filming vertically, everybody was just like, "No, don't do it that way. It's fucking wrong." And don't like
yeah,
everybody would be pissed. And now they're pissed when it's filmed like horizontally, like properly. Like, I'm in film, so I have to film myself a lot for like auditions and shit. Then they specify you can't do vertical. They always want horizontal still, which is funny because it's like, usually it's just like me like saying lines. So vertical almost makes more sense, but like they won't adapt to. They have no interest in that. Like everything has to be horizontal for like the film stuff. Yeah, like
those are just old heads, you know. Like I know I was just complaining about the same thing, but you and I both are willing to do what needs to be done, you know, for the sake of moving for the sake of progress. Where like film school and legitimately like these big budget movies and everything, TV shows and stuff, like they're gonna fall behind. Like that's what it comes down to if they don't change.
Well, it
So,
is hard for they don't pivot the way like we can. Like it's just like I can change shit tomorrow, right? Like and like you can, we all can, but like they have such stuff and structure and all that shit. Yeah, that's and then bureaucracy in there, unions, all that shit.
right.
They have a harder time creating this stuff, and it's insane that like some kid can make millions of dollars a year on YouTube, and like he's out earning like legit stars and shit. And then like you have kids
Not
growing up.
just stars, but some indie films. Like
Yeah.
legitimate. He makes what's his name, Mr. Beast. Yeah, he makes more than some movies.
Oh,
Like,
most movies probably.
like
Like yeah, and like it's funny though because it's like your generation more than well, like we're still kind of the same generation, but like your guys are all like Mr. like kids and stuff. They're like Mr. Beast and like the Paul brothers, all them are like legit celebrities to you guys, and like
more to my siblings. I'm the oldest of six, and I'm significantly older than the rest of them because there's a gap because I have a different dad. So like my siblings who are just now hitting like their early 20s, you know, they span from 21 to 25. I have one younger one who's 15, but those, yeah, they think Jake Paul, the Paul brothers, and Mr. Beast is a celebrity. My kid, who's 8, he loves Mr. Beast.
yeah.
But me,
But
not so much. But Mr. Beast and Jake Paul are, I think, younger than me even. So,
Probably. Well, they're probably younger than me, but well, they're definitely younger than me. Sorry. Paul, I think is slightly like you guys are like all
I
parts.
think Jake Paul is like 27 or 28, where I'll be
Yeah,
30 next. So
Yeah, he's 27, and like because Tyson's 57. So yeah,
there's a 30-year gap.
yeah,
Jesus.
but
We gotta watch that fight too. I know this is getting off topic, but we gotta figure out how to. We can't stream the movie or the show, the fight,
yeah,
but we gotta stream us watching the fight. I think that would be good commentary.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to even watch it because their boxing
It's
shit
on
is
Netflix.
like,
It's free on Netflix.
oh,
I don't
yeah,
know how that works in Canada, but it's free if you have Netflix. That's what they're going live on Netflix.
yeah. I don't have Netflix, but maybe I'll spend
I don't
like
either, but I'll get it like just for that
maybe I'll
specifically.
get it for because there's like a really cheap version with commercials and shit. So maybe I'll just do that or something.
Yeah, like $12 to watch a fight. You can't beat that. You know what I mean?
No,
And
that's
then you
actually
get
I
Netflix
gotta,
for the whole month. On top
yeah,
of it. So
it's actually better than all the fights of like $60-$70. So
exactly, yeah. That's what I was saying. You can't beat that. If they go to that format, I'll fuck with
yeah,
it. Well, you know what they'll probably do is they'll make it a sub package. That's not this, but this is probably the catalyst or the
yeah,
jump pad. They're gonna be like, okay, well, this is free. Now for $50, you can watch fucking whoever the fuck fight.
yeah. But it's
You
like
know, so
yeah, it's like a loss leader. But at the same time, that being said, I don't know how good that is because after this, it's like, well, this is Tyson, right? Like it's Tyson. Like I'm gonna want I want to watch Mike Tyson, but like after that, I don't know if I would stick around
I've
for like
never seen
another
Mike
Jake
Tyson
Paul,
fight.
right? Sorry,
I've never seen Mike Tyson fight.
dude. I just downloaded all his fights, and it's just like if he probably has a shorter career than most boxers if you add the time he spent in the ring, because so many of his fights are like less than a minute. Like he's not
Right, I
Mayweather
know he
where
has the record for like a heavyweight knockout. It was in less than 90 or 90
oh,
seconds, I think, or something like that.
way less than that, like 30 seconds. Yeah, and he
Shit.
made like
45 seconds, I think, is what it was. Yeah, something like that.
probably. So yeah, like he is just so powerful. It's funny. His sorry. Okay, wait. Fastest knockout is what I'm trying to do. Fastest knockout. I'm like, I don't even know if he's like the best like boxer because he's been so like he just knocked people out so quickly. 49 seconds, 30 seconds.
I mean, I'm of the opinion that Ali was the best boxer per
Well, that's
se.
what hey, Mike Tyson said that to Ali too. 30 seconds was the quickest. He knocked out Frazier in 90 seconds.
He knocked out Frazier in 90 seconds.
30,
Yeah.
30, sorry, 30, not
30
90.
seconds. I mean, Frazier was old by then, I imagine.
Probably, but he
Frazier fought Muhammad Ali in the 70s, so
Yeah,
by the time
yeah.
Mike Tyson came around was the late 80s. So
yeah, he was. It's funny. The year I was born was his like first fight or some shit. So that puts perspective. But like I think I'm like, did his boxing, like his actual boxing, suffer a little? Like, would he have been a better boxer if he had to box more? Like, so many times he went in and just like, boom. Like he's still a good boxer, but I'm like, is he he's not the greatest because he was just so strong. He like knocked the fucker out so much. So when he had to like box more, I feel like that's when he got beat more. When
I
he
feel
didn't-
like I don't know. I don't have a huge opinion on it, but like
well, you have
for
to watch.
one, like winning's winning, but like two, like I had a point and I forgot it. I don't know. CTE.
No, but, like, I'm just
I've
thinking
been
about
into
like
boxing matches.
a master of his the master of his craft. Like nobody can take away what he did. Like he was fantastic, and it's nothing. But it's just like if you look down at it, I'm like, was he a great boxer, or did he just like knock people out so fucking quickly that like?
I mean, he was a great hitter.
Yeah, like
That's
he was
for
a
sure.
strong puncher and fast and vicious.
I mean, he was one of the fastest people
yeah,
for his size. I mean, granted, he wasn't a big guy. Like I'm pretty sure I'm taller than Mike Tyson.
No, he's a small
But
heavyweight, dude. Small.
yeah, it was a very small heavyweight. But like for a heavyweight, he was fucking phenomenally fast. Which I mean that it helped that he was small. But
Because
like
he had his advantage, right? But like it was so. It was no. Well, he's an absolute legend in every right. I was just like, because if you look, I want to like add up. No, I couldn't find it on the internet. But like time in ring is probably shorter than like almost everybody's career.
that's what I wanted to say. I don't know if I would ever want to pay for a Mike Tyson fight, like in his prime at least, because like you paid $80. Granted, I don't know what the value of a pay per view was in the '80s, and wasn't most of that shit on ESPN at the time. But
Like Mike Tyson was like, well, think about it. He made like $500 million in like 30 seconds because people spent $100,000 to sit in the front row for 30 seconds to watch it. Like there's other.
I'd be pissed. That's why everybody was talking about like the Conor McGregor fights and the Ronda Rousey fights not that long ago. And I'm like, why do you pay for that? What, like you can find out about it on the internet later. You know what I mean? Like I'm not paying for that. Well, but it's history. Yeah, and it's gonna stay history forever. Like you know what shit in history I didn't see? I didn't see Napoleon try to take over the world. I know about it though. You know, like I'm sure shit not gonna see him retreat from Russia. Like
he knocked
I'm not gonna pay for it at least.
Yeah, he knocked out Aldo in like 8 seconds or some shit. So like, yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck all that.
It sucks when you're like, I want to see a fight, but that's like it's such an exciting 7 seconds. And it really all just comes down to like the excitement of it's always going to be an exciting 7 seconds, but at the end of whatever you've just watched, right? Like sometimes, of course, obviously, sometimes it's not exciting at all, and sometimes there's moments.
Nah, dog. Like you know why being a gigolo don't make no money for real, because if you come in 7 seconds. She's gonna be pissed, bro, and you're not gonna get no repeat service.
Okay.
And she comes, and you know how women are, they fucking tell everybody about it. Then your whole fucking clientele is just gone. Like,
my gigolo
she's not paying for 7 seconds. Get the fuck out of here. Why would you?
All right. Well, he's been Cole Clayton.
Yes, that's correct. I'm Cole Clayton. You can catch me anywhere at Sniffing Glue 22. This has been sketched out. Catch me every Tuesday on Hammer and Cheese at about 7:30 Eastern. You can catch me every other Saturday on Every Other Weekend Meals with my son at about 6:30 Eastern. Catch me and my sister on The Greatest Goddamn Show on air at 5 Eastern every Saturday. And now you can catch this show every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. I assume every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. As of right now, that's what we're agreed on. And then you can catch me and my buddy Atlas Novak every other Monday, next Monday, Last Minute History at 9 p.m. Eastern. And Kyle, where can I catch you?
Okay, I have Life of Giants with Dino, the genetic marvel. We discuss things being large, but we're talking Marcus Aurelius. We're going through the meditations of Marcus Aurelius and talking about when men were men and leaders could lead. And then we have this every Wednesday at 8:30. We have you can catch me on Shed Life on TikTok, and Sheddy Life, I think, is the Instagram. And hopefully I'll bring you new ones soon. And I think that's it for me. And here's all my shit: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Kyle Petrilla. There is no other.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Yeah, next week we're gonna be back, and I'm gonna see a couple of my sketches. Yeah. I gotta figure out which ones. But yeah, we're gonna do my sketches, and then after that, hopefully we can bring on some guests. Thank you guys. Peace out.
Bye.